Hi guys, today we're drawing Kiyumi but Port Mafia version. In case you are unaware, Kiyumi is my Bungo Gay Dogs OC, but she only has a ADA design right now. Many people have been asking me about her Port Mafia design, so here we go. We're not doing it in Harukawa style though, because I'm way too lazy, man. It's just too much effort, and I'm already working on another video. Said video kinda makes me want to die a lot, but you know, what can you do? But yes, in case it wasn't obvious, she's ex-Port Mafia, which is how she met Chuya, Dazai and stuff. Lore drop question mark? I'm not gonna lore drop that much, mostly because I haven't decided on a lot yet, but you know, I'll tell you what I know. Basically, when she's a little kid, her dad is gonna die, because what is a BSD kid without trauma? And then her mom goes to work with Mori as a surgeon because they're cousins. Wow, yes, family bonding. But then her mom dies, so then Kiyumi gets sent to an orphanage. Peak story writing trust. And then Kiyumi accidentally cuts off a kid's hand because her ability is throwing cards right, but she doesn't have that much control over the power as a kid. And then the orphanage staff are like, damn, and they lock up Kiyumi in the basement. After a few months or something, they isolate Kiyumi for a week, which is pretty bad, so then she kills them and she is now mentally ill and mute. BSD core! Also, we have now finished the sketch. I also fine-lined it off camera, but first I would like to test her colours, which is exactly why I have this lovely full body drawing. I actually did this a few weeks ago and sent it in the Kiyumi appreciation channel on my Discord server. Link in the description. But yeah, that's why some of you might find it a bit familiar. The Kiyumi channel is where I live basically, man. Like, if you have any Kiyumi questions or any gasp fan art, you should send it there so I can see. Anyway, back to lore. Basically, after she murdered like the staff of the orphanage, Mori comes along and is like, hell yeah, I want this kid. He only wants her for her ability. They met before at Mori's clinic since Kiyumi's mom worked there, and that's how he found out she has an ability. Don't worry guys, I in fact measured it all with a timeline, so it should be okay. Also, what would you call your mom's cousin? Cause like, according to Google, Mori would be Kiyumi's cousin once removed, but that sounds really bad, so I'm just gonna call Mori her uncle instead. Okay, so Unc Mori brings her to the Port Mafia and trains her. She's like 11 at this point, by the way. Gotta get them young, man. She learns how to control her ability and basically works as an assassin for the Port Mafia since she's good with snipers as well. She doesn't become an executive because paperwork sucks, but actually it's mostly because it would screw up Dazai's youngest executive thing, but you didn't hear that from me. Kiyumi values her free time though, like that's when she experiments on ability uses and stuff. She meets Dazai when she's 13 and Chuya when she's 14, then probably dates Chuya when she's like 15 or something. That's subject to change though, because I still need to get the Stormbringer timeline down, cause like, it would be pretty bad if she started dating Chuya when he's having an existential crisis. There's gonna be a lot more that happens when she's in Port Mafia, but I haven't decided everything fully yet. Hey look though, Kiyumi Port Mafia outfit! In case you are wondering, the coat is in fact supposed to have a slight gradient. It's supposed to be a bit lighter towards the bottom. The outfit design is actually by my friend Kuni though. Look at the dumbass sketch they did, bro. Like, what did they do to Kiyumi, man? Kuni is the one who owns Kaori, by the way. She's also in Kiyumi's lore. Now we can color this drawing though, so hooray! A common question I get actually is, why did Kiyumi leave the Port Mafia? Well, all of her friends are gonna die obviously, but it's gonna be more of a gradual hate for the way Port Mafia does things. Kiyumi cares a lot for her friends, so when she got forced to kill one of them, that was like her breaking point. Then she runs away, leaving behind Chuya and Dazai in the Mafia. Chuya honestly, like Dazai left a few months after, so Chuya is losing everything in like the span of a year. Kiyumi left when she's 17, so obviously I'm gonna have this unnecessary angst where Chuya gets her an expensive necklace but doesn't have the heart to throw it away. So when it's Kiyumi's 18th birthday, he's got it all wrapped up and everything, secretly hoping she comes back, but she just never does. Obviously, Chuya and Kiyumi met for a mission like a year after or something, because I love happy endings, guys. Kiyumi appreciation. We love Kiyumi, guys. Okay, that's enough spoilers for today though. I'm withholding the rest of the information. Actually, I lied. I forgot to tell you that when she leaves the Port Mafia, she becomes homeless for a week. And then Kaori finds her, and that's how she gets into the ADA. What's this random kid doing on the streets? Kaori reminds Kiyumi of her mother, and Kaori is ex-Mikazawa in the story. The authentic name is Yukori, so Rampo becomes like Kiyumi's sibling. What if the ADA was just one big happy family, guys? Okay, that's enough. I'm gonna yap about the drawing now. Let's go! I absolutely hate the anatomy on this drawing. Sorry guys, I was holding that in for the whole video, man. I figured out how to use markers again, and I'm somehow even better than before. Probably because I figured out I can use gel pens to color my fine lining. I didn't know that I was this good though. Like, if I knew I was this good, I would have put more effort into the sketch. This is what happens when you don't use a reference, man. Actually, honestly, I think it's more of a skill issue. I totally made her hair too big, but I couldn't be asked to fix it because it was just a doodle, so I just rolled with it, man. I really do like the coloring though. I totally forgot how much I love markers. I've spent too long away from my babies. What I don't love is the paper. I'm using marker paper here, which is pretty good because I'm using markers, right? But no, the layering is weird as hell, man! The paper isn't really absorbent, which I think is supposed to be the point of marker paper, but it's making my markers have this really weird texture that I can't fix. Okay, the drawing is actually finished now, so let me show you a bit closer. Here on the vest, like, what the hell is this, man? But look, we have like this patchy thing going on in the hair as well. Like, what's going on, guys? Overall though, I kinda like how the drawing turned out. I almost forgot to add the bow earlier, you know. It really makes her look like Hello Kitty. Lore drop! Mori gave her this bow. It's his gift for joining the Port Mafia. Anyway, the colouring is very yummy, 10 out of 10. I don't know if outlining the sparkles is a good idea though. I've run out of things to say. Goodbye! Hi guys. Devious smile. In case you are wondering, yes, this Kiyumi stand is for sale! It comes with this super cool Skibbity Sigma print, so you know, you spread the propaganda. We also have Kiyumi keychains and pins. I wrap up all my stuff really nicely, so please buy. If you think your walls look a bit empty, rejoice, because we have Kiyumi prints! Everything is on a 15% sale right now, so please go to nyansbasement.myshopify.com or check out the link in my bio. Go now, go now. Actually, I'm pretty sure the link in my bio is broken. Just go to the description, man. If you're poor but you still want to support me, a great way to do that is by leaving comments. It's like YouTube algorithm magic or something. I don't really get it, but today I would like you to comment, "Get out the way, Chuya! Kiyumi's mine!" Sometimes I feel like I like Kiyumi better than Chuya. Okay, goodbye.